guys, so for this week's video I wanted to talk a little bit about what hit me when I first came here to Rome from the US. So without further ado, here's my list. At number 1, the first thing that hit me were the small, windy, maze-like streets. The style of both the buildings and the street itself, with its bumpy, uneven cobblestone, gave the city a very rustic, historical feel, which you don't find as much in the US. At number 2 was the crazy amount of graffiti everywhere. There's a whole cool cast of characters and motifs that I encountered even within the small corner of the Trastevere area that I was in, including a lot of repeating characters such as this frog guy. At number 3 was the crazy amount of small transportation that was along the streets. Lots of cute little cars, cats, lots of bikes, Vespas, motorcycles, you name it, often shared the cramped roads with pedestrians and animals alike. At number 4 are these public water fountains that you can find around the city. Although they look a bit rustic, the water is perfectly safe to drink, actually coming straight from the springs on the mountains above Rome. At number 5, of course, is the food! While I've been here, I was able to try a whole lot of interesting cuisines that I've never even seen before. Lots of pastries, gelato, yummy, yummy, yummy. But one thing I noticed is that Italians love Italian food. And that sounds pretty obvious, but it didn't really hit me until I visited some grocery stores. The huge cheese, pasta, bread, and pizza sections really made a big impact on me. At number 6 are the long lunch breaks. For example, this shop is closed from 2 to 6, which is a pretty typical 4-hour lunch, which also explains why our building has random quiet hours from 1 to 4 p.m. 7 is a little simpler than others, but I have to admit, the money really stood out to me. Not only are the bills really pretty, but I was overwhelmed by the abundance of coins you could get. At the time, I probably had about 7 euros worth of coins, which I'm sure doesn't even scratch the surface of the crazy amount of coins a person could accumulate. At number 8 are the bidets. Not much to say about that, just wasn't expecting it when I went into the bathrooms. At number 9 was how environmentally conscious the city is. There was a ton of bins for trash, plastic, paper, compost, and metal in our residence alone. And also, reusable bags are very handy and accessible in a lot of stores across town. And finally, at number 10, most important of all, the insane amount of historical buildings and relics hidden around the many corners of this city. Unfortunately, I'm not well versed enough in history to tell you all about what I've seen, but just know that this is one of the many reasons why Rome is considered La Città Eterna, the eternal city. Thanks for watching.